everybody. A look at your top headlines this evening. Why people are calling a new immigrant detention center Alligator Alcatraz, where a fugitive was caught after being on the run for 4 years, plus how Orange Beach is reacting to a threat made earlier today. All of that and more is coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into News 5 Now this Tuesday afternoon. My name is Summer Poole. I'm the digital reporter here. I'm very thankful that you guys are here watching me. Yesterday, I was out sick. I was down bad, but I'm okay. I'm back today. We're rocking with it. We're rolling with it. A few things before we get into our top 5 stories. I feel like every week I talk about my sweatshirt of my dog that I had made that everybody is always like, oh my gosh, I love. And I remembered to bring it this week. So this is Cooper. I don't know if you can see. That's Cooper. And it's like the Taylor Swift, logo thing for the Eras tour. And it says Cooper's version. I don't know if you're able to see that very well. But there it is. I brought it. He's very loved. I love my Koopy so much. And when I got in today, I had a little bit of a surprise. I was named June Employee of the Month here at WKRG. So I'm very thankful and blessed and have some amazing coworkers that I can thank for that nomination. So thank you guys so much for being here with me. Now that we've gone through literally all of that, half of which you probably didn't care about, let's go ahead and get into our top stories of the day. All right. Number 5. A partial verdict has been reached in the trial of Shaun Colmes for sex trafficking and racketeering charges. The jury finished deliberating earlier today and in a note to the judge said they reached a verdict in 4 out of 5 charges. The note said the jury was unable to agree on the first count of racketeering conspiracy. Now, if convicted, Colmes can face life in prison. As far as we know, the jury deliberations will continue tomorrow morning, and we'll have all the latest here on WKRG.com. Number 4, President Trump took a visit to a new immigration center in the Florida Everglades today. The center, known as Alligator Alcatraz, is surrounded by swamps filled with alligators. That's terrifying to me. The conditions of the center, notably the fenced-in beds, have sparked controversy on social media. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says the facility can hold up to 3,000 detainees. Number 3, the man accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students is now pleading guilty. Brian Cobberger was set to go to trial in August for the 2022 stabbings. According to the plea deal provided by the family of one of the victims, Cobberger would be exempt from the death penalty but still face 4 life sentences without parole. Cobberger's legal team is yet to formally accept the deal. Number 2, an arrest made for a murder in Okaloosa County. The fugitive caught in Mexico. 23-year-old John William Galveo Saab is how I think you say his name. Galveo Saab is charged with first-degree premeditated murder. Galveo Saab is accused in the May 2021 shooting death of Ernest Riggs Jr. He was captured by the marshals and extradited to the U.S., but is currently pending extradition back to Okaloosa County. And I'm so sorry if I messed his name up. Number 1, 4 Orange Beach city government buildings were placed on lockdown following a threat to a city personnel. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency received a social media threat against an officer. A special city meeting was called this afternoon. All buildings are now open and no arrests have been made. And that's a look at our top 5 stories this Tuesday afternoon. Now let's go ahead and get into our question of the day. Our question being, would you want an immigration detention center in your city? I I tried to go through a few of these comments before coming on here. And I'm just going to be real with you guys. These comments are not great. They're not. So I'm not going to read you a whole lot. Let me see which ones I can read. Kelly says, if it was humane, provided legal assistance, and respected the Constitution, then her answer is yes. Diala said, as a child of a mother from another country with dual American citizenship, I don't know why, but it would scare me if my city had one. Alright, so if you guys want to go read those comments, you can. They're over on our Facebook page on WKRG. Like I said, they're not for the faint of heart, so that's going to be that for the day. Alright, now to our poll. Let me get there quickly for you guys. Our poll of the day was, what are your thoughts on the Alabama hemp ban? 88% of you say it's too far. 7% of you voted you're fine with it, and 5% of you voted no opinion. So, that's what you guys are saying about that. I feel like my intro was longer than everything else that I've done and that I've talked about. What else can I say? Let me tell you guys a little bit about my life. Like I said, I was sick yesterday. Came back today. Today's been good. It's been a good day. No complaints. I got a water bottle with my certificate. It says WKRG, so that's kind of cool. That's really that's as interesting as my life gets, okay, guys? I am not a very interesting person. Although I will say, if you guys remember, Asher Red, he came to town this past weekend, and so my boyfriend and I were able to go out to dinner with him and his wife, and Shimani was there too, so it was really nice, really nice. But yeah, that's the extent of what I've got going on. So now that we've gone over things you don't care about, let's go over to our, let me tell you about our, that's not supposed to happen, Facebook page, and I will give you the next question and poll of the day right now. You can vote on our Facebook page on WKRG. The next question of the day is, what are your thoughts on Amtrak coming to Mobile? That was a big story yesterday, a big story today. Opening day is August 18th, so that should be really fun. And we wanted to know your thoughts on our poll. So Amtrak says tickets start at $15. Would you be willing to pay that much? Now, when I went on their website and a few other people here in the newsroom went on their website, we couldn't find $15 tickets. The cheapest we found were, sorry, this button's not working. The cheapest we found were $24. So, I don't know if the $15 tickets have already been sold, or I don't know. So, anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a great week. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.